Hello everyone, my name is Desiree, and today I will be talking about a problem that has been going on forever, and that problem is discrimination. Today I am hoping to get my audience to be on the side where we believe that discrimination is growing steadily and rapidly, and to hopefully change for the better in America as well. People from all around the world come to America to be free. Well, sometimes that isn't the case. They come here to expect a good life for their kids, for their family, for the ongoing generations, but instead they get pushed around because they're different. Around 30% of people say that racism does exist, but that it's not a problem. And I feel obligated to talk about discrimination because I have done extensive research on misogyny. I have seen viral videos, news articles. I've even read some conspiracies. So my first topic will be secrets in law enforcement, which is also an ongoing problem because usually people do try to stay away from the media depending on the situation, but everything comes to light. I'm going to start off with Brock Turner, and according to New York Times, Brock Turner was a star college athlete, and one late night he was at a party and decided to sexually harass a unconscious girl. He was charged with 3 counts of sexual harassment, 3 felonies actually, and he served 6 months of a 3-year sentence. I explain this specific story only because it's not fair. It's not fair to that girl. It's not fair to any other victims. It really isn't fair. And another case that is going to be brought up is Trayvon Martin. Now, also according to New York Times, Trayvon was a young, black, successful young man, and one day he was going out to the convenience store to get stuff. Well, there was this man, his name was George Zimmerman. He had been watching Trayvon for quite a while, and Trayvon actually got scared when he was coming out of the convenience store because George kept following him. So Trayvon ran, and George Zimmerman was known to be racist. So he shot Trayvon dead. And a lot of media outlets, a lot of law enforcement was saying how Trayvon had a gun on him or he was about to pull one out, but actually they were just racially profiling him, only because George Zimmerman was a racist. That also brings me to my next point, which would be 12% of 46% of minorities, according to Washington Post, are wrongfully convicted of the crimes, and they are less likely to get compensation once they are out of jail. And also, discrimination can happen anywhere. For example, in Colorado, I believe in 2015 or 16, there was a gay couple that was trying to look for a wedding cake to be made because they had just gotten married, and they went to a bakery and they were refused service because of that. Another thing is that recently it had been made a point again that gay couples weren't allowed to adopt. And according to The Last Resort, which was written in 1996, because this was a problem, they wouldn't let them adopt only because it was going to be an influence on the child. If you're giving a loving home to a child, their sexuality shouldn't matter. And a touchy point would be with churches, because there are some gays that do try to escape and go to church, because it is a huge part for some people, and they are just pushed away because of the way they are. And discrimination should not be taken lightly. In 1964, the Civil Rights Act was started to be brought up, and there was a law against sexual discrimination, or sexuality discrimination, gender discrimination, and this law said that hiring places should not turn away possible employers because of their gender. And according to Elle magazine, 15% of women were denied a raise or promotion only because they were a woman and they had all the qualifications and everything. And 30% of men said that they would get paid less if they were a woman, and that says a lot. And the solution I would have to all of this is very simple, and that would be to put the human back into humanity. A little respect can go a long way. Kindness can go a long way. It's just basically the way you treat everyone. And you never know if a simple talk to someone could raise their self-esteem, could prevent them from doing certain things, and so on and so forth. So I believe that being kind to someone is a major thing, and it does make a difference in someone's life. The problem was that some people are blinded, or they don't know about the things that are going on. And the simple solution to that is just to be kind, to be respectful, to be fair to each and every person. And John F. Kennedy did say, if we cannot now end our differences, at least we can help make the world better. And that is it for this presentation. I hope that you did get a little bit out of this, and that it made you think a little bit better about certain discrimination issues. And thank you so much.